What's up, guys? Today we're taking a look at 3 deck techs for the new standard, thanks to Wilds of Eldraine being released. These new decks are 2 of them, I would say, are pretty powerful decks, and one of them is kind of more fun for the memes. I don't think it's going to be very competitive. But the first deck we're going to take a look at today is Orzhov Auras. Obviously, Ariete of the Charmed Apple is a big featured card in Wilds of Eldraine, and this card's really exciting because if you like to play that Aura lockdown enchantment style of deck, this has a huge payoff for it. So we've basically taken 4 Ariettes, we've locked in a bunch of things that either make enchantments or are auras. So we've got your consistent Curse of Silence, Clawing Torments, Ossifications count as auras, Cooped Up is an aura, we've got Curse of Leeches, and then we've got a couple of ways to bring things back. Interestingly enough, we've got like Regal Bunnycorn, which is probably one of the more powerful rares in the set. This thing can get really out of hand really quickly, so definitely keep your eyes on this as we're playing through. Then we've got stuff like Twinblade Geist, which is a really strong card on its face, but then can be disturbed for an enchantment aura, which is great because Ariete doesn't really care whether the auras are attached to you or attached to your opponents. One thing I was actually thinking of was maybe replacing the glass caskets, just because they're not auras. So I'm thinking of taking a look here. We could do 2 more Cooped Ups. Otherwise, maybe Hold for Ransom is better. Candle Trap is interesting because it still lets things block. So perhaps we take Glass Casket away and do Candle Traps instead. We don't really want people to be able to use their giant creatures to block. But it could come up. Prevent all combat damage that would be dealt by enchanted creature. Oh, okay, so they still can't block. So that's pretty good. I think, so now that we've kind of switched that one out, I think this just gets stronger. We've got 2, 4, 8, 10, 14, 15, potentially 19 auras that we can play, and then we've got ways to create roll tokens, which are auras. Hopeless Nightmare is just a good 1-drop. Actually, we might consider scrapping that. Let's scrap Hopeless Nightmare, and we'll put 1 more Candle Trap in, just for the 1-drops, I think. Craft. We've got some planar disruptions in here just in case our opponents have some powerful planeswalkers. If I were to build a sideboard, which I haven't for this deck, if I were to build a sideboard and play best of 3s, I would probably have, 2 more Hex Mages and maybe a handful more planar disruptions, just in case we're playing against a planeswalker heavy deck. I felt Fritz by my feet for a second. Now he's just sitting there in the background. I don't want to roll over him. I'm terrified of rolling over him. So this looks really fun. I think it's going to be really cool. I like this style of deck. When Kamigawa came out and there was the frog ninja that cared about enchantments. I had a lot of fun brewing that kind of deck. So I'm very excited that something this powerful could exist in Standard in its current form. So let's take a look and play this deck. Let's give it a run. We're just going to play 3 matches each for these deck techs, and we'll kind of do a little wrap up at the end. But I'm excited regardless. I think Ariet's really interesting. I don't play a lot of white, but I do love black, and I know that 2 of our 3 decks have black in it. I just think black is the strongest color in Standard right now by a long shot, so it's really hard to kind of pass that up. We've got 3 lands. 2 1-drops and an Ariet. I think that's a keep. We can play a tapped land and then Spiteful Hexmage on turn 2. Maybe we luck out and get some... Oh, are we playing a Rats deck? Okay. Create a Wicked Roll. Okay. Okay, we draw a Clawing Torment, which is interesting. I wish we had another untapped land. So I think we're going to Hexmage and then Curse of Silence. Actually, we might want to hold off on it. I should have played a tap land. Maybe I can just do Skitterfang. Let's do Lord. We'll banish, make the Skitter King cost a little more. No blocks. Okay, we get an untapped land, which is really good for us, because then we can start kind of tossing these things out here. We're going to Twin Blade Geist, and then we're going to Clawing Torment, the Gnawing Vermin. That's a lot of words. They probably have a decent way to kill okay. That's fine. Oh, that's not. That's fine. I don't like that. Nice. So, I think we have to Curse of Leeches. I want us to have some auras in play before we cast Ariet. I have a feeling that they're holding on. That's terrifying. I have a feeling that they're holding on to some removal because they saw my Ariet when they milled me. So I'm just gonna play this tap land, and we are going to go no attacks. Also terrifying. I don't. A 1/4? I can't attack with that, so we're just going to pass turn. Twisted Sewer Witch. Okay. We might use the fortress in defense. Pass to attackers. 3, 2. Nice. Okay. Pass to blockers. We're going to block one there. I guess one there. We take 6. Not my favorite, but lose some life there. Cooped up is interesting. So this I'm gonna put on the Chitter Lord. No attacks. I guess I can hold on to that. We'll pass turn. We're really just hoping that... Okay, so Clawing Torment goes away. They get to draw. They're just going to take out my area. Okay. Fair play. Fair play. Shoot. How much is this activation? It's 4. I guess I can do this. And we'll attack with it. They can't kill it. Okay. I don't know if we're going to win this one. Oh, they just played the land out? Okay. So they can do 3, 6, 8. I just have to attack with my fortress again next turn. Hey, there we go. We're up 1. Not bad. We gained so much life there. It was getting a little hairy in the end, but we gained a nice ton of life, and that kind of kept us in it. We also pulled our lockdown auras in a really timely manner because they had some pretty scary pieces. I was surprised that they didn't have as many pieces that removed auras and curses. The bargain mechanic in this set kind of sets people up to disarm these auras fairly quickly if they're able. I'm gonna keep this. We'll Rafine's Tower, and then we'll have Clawing Torment or not. Let's do Bunny Corn, I guess. I don't know. The fact that they gave it the horse name is pretty good. I do not want them to be able to just easily attack. I'm also going to name what is the witch? I'm gonna cheat. Oh no, that's Candle Charm. Sorry. I thought that was Curse of Silence. What is the witch's name? Ice Rot Sentry. Has vigilance, has defender. Okay, so if I give it defender and a clawing torment, then it can't block. And I can save the ossification for another time. I need to figure out that queen's name. I guess I could just ossify it if it comes in. What is... Whenever an enchantment enters the battlefield under your control, tap target creature. Oh, okay. I don't want that to be around. Do I want to put another Clawing Torment on that? No. If I get Ariette, then I'll figure out a way to do that, but I think as of right now, I'm more worried about that queen, the Ice Queen. Starts with H. Hilda? Oh, damn. Okay. Curse of Silence. Let's do it. Curse Enchanted Player. Hill. I guess we'll double Clawing Torment that. Might as well. I think we're mostly in the clear. I can Candle Trap. Oh, damn. That sucks. So now we're just going to be doing damage from the auras if they stay. They're looking at it. I think they're going to try to get rid of it. Okay, well, I can't ossify it. Otherwise, nothing's gonna happen. They kind of just have one... I guess they might have 2 turns left if I have nothing else. Flying... Okay. Just wants to draw a card. To draw a card, I suppose. Let's do this. So this is gonna take them to 1. I don't have a way to do 1 damage. Another Ice Rod Sentry. Okay. Dang. That sucks. I'm gonna keep this land in hand. Aha, I was right. Yes. That ain't it. Okay. My weird horse bunny is back on the market. Oh. Oh no. Okay. Create a 4/4, I'm sure. Okay. We took damage and we draw a swamp. Okay. This is not looking good. I mean, you might as well, right? Except for you have to have an untapped creature to trigger all those things. So. Break the spell. Scry and draw, okay. Not what I wanted. Can they kill me here? Yeah. So close. We were doing so well. We didn't see a single Ariete, which would have been absolutely key there, but tough beats. Tough beats. I'm glad that we picked the Hilda for the Curse of Silence. I think that's the only thing that makes that card difficult, is knowing what other people are playing. The fact that we're kind of confined to Oh, excuse me. The fact that we're kind of confined to standard right now. 3 Ariettes? Really? This is better. We can Ravine's Tower, Swamp, and then Shattered Sanctum. Green. I gotta wait. I could just throw something out there. Okay, they're playing Golgari. They're playing Golgari enchantments, maybe? Do this here. Then we can kind of combo off if we need to. They also probably have some decent destroy enchantments in their deck. If they've got the proper setup. Tough cookie. Maybe they're doing Golgari food, Golgari artifacts. Easy choice for an ossification. They do have 1 mana up, but let's see if they do it. Okay. They do. So we will have to... Trying to think of what we could Curse of Silence Greta, probably. Just to kind of keep that potential off the board. I'm assuming if they're doing artifacts foods that they're gonna have Greta's. Making it a little bit more expensive is not a bad thing. I believe they would have been able to cast the Greta this turn as well if they had one, so... Sure, that hurts. That do? Create a food token. They get bigger. Human. So just going full foods. Then they can sacrifice this and all creatures get plus X. I'm gonna let it through once. Oh, bad call. I'm gonna have to block with it this turn. It doesn't have trample, so that's okay. I think I have to take it. Hex Mage, that's not gonna help right now. That is not gonna help right now. I need to... This isn't hexproof forever now, is it? Okay. That's just a weird thing. Yeah, we'll double trade. Game 5 light. See if we can survive another one. I just need like 1 or 2 more draws and I think I'm good. Whoa. Okay. Damn. Okay. No blocks. Have it. Have at her. So I think minus 38. That is interesting. I think that's... I think the way I've designed this deck so far, the way the deck is, I would definitely consider putting in some more removal. I know we want to be attaching Clawing Torments to things, but I think having more ossifications, more cooped up, and just like not even worrying about stuff like the Spiteful Hex Mage. I think if you can find a way to put Ariette on the battlefield and protect them, or maybe even draw to them, so maybe some tutors in this deck would be interesting because the pieces really come together. The deck starts really flying once we get Ariette. We played 3 games and we only had Ariette on the battlefield once. So that's a little bit difficult when you're not getting that card as often. Bunnycorn is hugely powerful, but I think still keeping maybe at a 2 of. I think stuff like Spiteful Hex Mage is just not fast enough. It's not a good creature to have out. I would rather have some tutors or some more lockdowns in here. Otherwise, I think this deck is really fun. It's one of those kind of decks where you put all your pieces in play. You're basically playing this long game of chess versus like an aggro kind of format or an aggro kind of play style. So you're just putting all your pieces into play, and then once the snowball starts rolling, it's really difficult for your opponent to kind of catch back up or restabilize. We saw in that first game, like we were down to like 10 health or so, and then as soon as we had Ariette and some curses on the battlefield, we got back up to like 25 health by the end of it, fairly quickly as well. So it's interesting. I think that this deck is a lot of fun. I'm going to continue to tweak it. If you're interested in checking it out, it's on my Moxfield profile, so definitely take a look. It will be updated on there as well. So if you're watching this on YouTube in the future, thanks for watching this. I appreciate you being here. It would mean the world to me if you could subscribe and like the video and watch some of our other videos on here. There's some really cool things to see, some Commander to check out. We're going to have a bunch of stuff rolling in the near future, so definitely keep in mind those pieces of content. Thank you so much. If you're watching this later, thank you so much for being here. I hope you have a great day. Definitely check out this deck. It's really, really fun. Auras, Curses, Ariet of the Charmed Apple. Check it out. Definitely play some Standard. Peace.